Hi everyone, this is Teresa with Melted KC, and today I'm going to show you how I put together my chocolate piñata pumpkins in the fall. This is one of my favorite chocolate creations to make and do, especially in the fall, and I have a lot of fun with it. I mean, who doesn't want to crack open a chocolate shell filled with bonbons and toffee and other really delicious things? So let me show you a little bit about how I do this, and I'll put some together, and then later I'll post pictures after they are painted. So first I make chocolate shells using two different kinds of molds. Mostrad makes these really fantastic hard polycarbonate molds that are pumpkins, and they're nesting, and they make three sizes. So I go with the biggest size since I'm going to be filling them. Mostrad also does like Christmas trees, and those are a lot of fun too. And then for a really big pumpkin, I use these molds, which are, you can purchase online through Amazon or at your local bake store. They're kind of flimsy, so they're not my favorite to use, but the size of the pumpkin is really great. If you do go with this mold, note that there is a side A, and then there's also a side B. Oh, that's another A. Oh no, that's B. And you'll need to make one of each side. The Mostrad molds for the pumpkins actually have a jack-o'-lantern face on one side and a plain on the other, but you can kind of mold it however you like. So I'm gonna start off with one side of chocolate. I just popped it right out of the mold, so there's my pumpkin piece. And then I'm going to fill it with some of the bonbons and truffles that I have. So I'm going to be filling these with 5 different bonbons, and then some extra little candies. I've got these are made by Cadbury. They're little just milk chocolate balls. I have some pumpkin seed toffee that I'm going to fill them with, and then some very fun frogs that are made with white chocolate, Rice Krispies, and flavorless Pop Rocks, which is super fun. It just crackles and crisps all over your mouth, and your tongue's just having a party. So let's start by putting some bonbons in. This is kind of my signature fall truffle. It is a pumpkin spice latte truffle, and I'm just gonna set it kind of gently down into the pumpkin. I also this year made a caramel apple truffle bonbon. It has apple cider caramel, apple butter ganache, and I'm gonna add this, which is a milk chocolate pear bonbon, which was really fun. I used some really delicious smelling pear liqueur, which was very exciting. I also have, this is I think my daughter's favorite this year. It is a milk chocolate peanut butter bonbon with peanut butter caramel made with peanut butter bourbon and peanut butter milk chocolate gianduja, and then a pretzel praline on the bottom. So it's got some nice crunch at the bottom. And then I also, a lot of people just like a plain chocolate truffle. So this is a plain chocolate truffle. So I've got my 5 bonbons in there. I'm gonna add a couple pieces of my dark pumpkin seed toffee and a couple pieces of my light pumpkin seed toffee to kind of fill around in there. See, I'm getting more full. For sure need to add at least one of these little crunchy frogs, right? Because someone's gonna want that. And then I'm just gonna take a handful of these to slip in there just to kind of add some extra filler. So now I've got a fairly full little pumpkin here, and it's time to put it together. So the way to put it together is to take the other side of the pumpkin, and then I have a extra little piece of chocolate there. I have a very lightly warmed cooking surface here. I've actually turned the heat off. It's just a warm spot. And I'm gonna have to be fast because I don't wanna melt the whole shell. I just wanna melt the edge to make it like glue so it'll stick to the other piece. So here I'm just gonna set it down. I'm gonna rub it around just a little bit to make sure that it's getting melted on all the surfaces. It definitely is. I don't wanna leave it, so I'm gonna pick it up and snap it, attach it on, make sure I'm lined up. I know I've got side A and side B going on here. And I'm just gonna gently apply some pressure to make sure that it's connecting. And then I'm gonna gently turn it because I don't wanna bust up all my bonbons. And now I have a chocolate piñata pumpkin. I'm gonna take this to the next step and color the outside and decorate it just a little bit before I'm completely finished. But if you just want a straight up chocolate pumpkin and have some fun, you could stop here. Thanks so much for watching.